Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how you can prevent losing your changes by accidentally clicking on the backdrop of a dialog. Now the backdrop is kind of the outer region of the dialog. Yeah, this. So basically this has been a problem in GDevelop for a very long time now. An instance would be having to add multiple animation to a sprite and then accidentally clicking on the backdrop and losing all your changes. Yes, that is annoying and frustrating. So in this video, I'll show you how you can prevent all that from happening. So it's a really easy process, and this should be available for GDevelop 5 versions which are above beta 10, as this feature was released in GDevelop 5 beta 10. Okay, so to do that, first you go to the menu. This is the Electron menu, and that's File, Preferences. Okay, so in here, in your preferences, you should see the dialog option right here. So you should see dialog backdrop click behavior. So here we have this set to cancel changes. Now this is a problem actually. With this selected, once I click outside the dialog, I would lose all my changes. So if you cannot see this drop down menu in yours, I would advise you update your GDevelop 5 version, or for future versions of GDevelop, in case this is ever repositioned, I would advise you locate its new position. Okay, I'll let you know if it's ever relocated in the description of this video. Okay, so now let's jump into this. Here we have the dialog backdrop click behavior. Now if we click on this, we should see three options in our drop down menu, which is the cancel changes. This is what we don't want. We have the apply changes and the do nothing. Now this is, you can work with both of this. So first of all, the apply changes. So selecting this will save your changes. It's the direct opposite of the cancel changes. So this would save your changes when you click on the backdrop, which is outside the dialog. This will save your changes so you can easily go back and continue from where you stopped. So we also have to do nothing, which is also a good option because this clicking on the dialog, clicking outside the dialog would not close the dialog. So there are only two ways to close the dialog when you set it to do nothing. The first way is to apply it. There should be an option to apply it, and the second way is to cancel it. There should be an option to cancel it. So here we have this. Here we have one option here for this dialog, which is the close option. So if we set this to do nothing, we cannot close this by clicking on the outside the dialog, by clicking on the backdrop of the dialog. So there's only one way to close this, and it's by clicking the close button. So these two options, which are the apply changes and the do nothing, I personally prefer the apply changes over the do nothing, as most of the times I would like to move on to something else without having to move my mouse to the bottom and click apply. So for me, I'll say that's apply changes. So there we go. That's how you can prevent losing your GDevelop changes by clicking outside the dialog. This should work for you, and so don't forget to like the videos, subscribe, and share to everyone who might find this useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial.